Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we have a 2000 Honda Civic. Well, long story short, I did the other side real quick so I could see, how well it was done, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do the driver's side, how to replace the tie rod end, the inner tie rod, upper control arm, and our strut shock spring assembly, whatever you want to call it. So first thing we need to do is we're gonna go ahead and take a cotter pin that's on here out. All right, take the cotter pin out and then loosen this nut off to get this tie rod out of here. I believe this is a 17 millimeter, I'm not sure. So let me get my tools and let's get started. To remove the cotter pin, you can get some needle nose pliers and try to straighten it out. Kind of hard to do this with one hand and record at the same time. I like to straighten it out. Alright, let's fast forward to struggle. There we go. And then I just like to either tap them with a hammer or tap them with this. See if you can pull them through on the other side. Oops, sorry. Here we go. There's our cotter pin. Put this to the side. Alright, now let's see what size that is. So this is going to be a 17 millimeter. That's what I'm using right here, 17 millimeter. I only have an impact socket right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it out with my impact real quick. So here we go. Alright, as you can see, I broke it loose already. But don't take it out all the way first, because we're going to go ahead and loosen up this nut right here on your tie rod end, this one right here. My boot's all broken, so don't worry about the boot right now. If yours is broken, just go ahead and try to take it out, but mine is broken. I'm gonna leave it the way it is because I should be able to get in there. Anyways, I'll try to remove it. But yeah, I get an adjustable wrench so you can get up here and you can take this. Now, I believe this right here to the left will be to tighten it, and then to the right will be to loosen it. So let's get our adjustable wrench and try to do that. Alright guys, so like I was saying, try to get an adjustable wrench, stick it in here, and I broke it loose, but break it loose like that, it shouldn't take that much strength. Now before you remove it, try to snug it up just a tad bit so where you can still take it out, okay? Because we're gonna spin this out right here. Now with this being loose, we're gonna try to pop this, what's it called? Tie rod out. Now we have you can tap on here with a hammer to get it up, or you can use one of those pitchforks that they have at the auto parts store. That's what I'm gonna be using right now, so let me take this off and let's get started real quick. So, alright guys, this is the pitchfork I'm talking about right here. A tool like this can be used to be put in between here and then hammered in to try and get this out, You can try to do it like this, but I don't recommend it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and try to hammer this out real quick. Alright guys, so look, what I'm saying is you can tap it until it comes out like that. Alright, so screw the nut in just until you get to the screw so you don't damage any threads, and then try to pull this out. You should be able to do it by hand. If not, let's get our socket moving. Alright guys, now with this nut removed and this nut right here loose, alright, pull this out and unscrew it face down and count the amount of turns. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 19 and a half, 20 spins. All right, remember that. Write it down or something, so I'm gonna do this. All right, 19.5. Oh, right here. 19. Just something that you can remember, you know? Now we're gonna get our inner tie rod tool and we're gonna remove the inner tie rod. All right, guys, this is the inner tie rod removal set that I got from Amazon. All right. Let's flip it over so you guys can see it. Basically, this long attachment. All right, with a 1/2-inch drive on the other side. All right. It's got all your adapters. The way you use this is, these got measurements. 1 fit, 1 to 5, or 1 to 5/16 or whatever. You see your inner tie rod right here? With your boot removed, of course. This should fit right here. All right, there you go. And then you put your tie rod, inner tie rod removal tool. You lock it in place, and this should take off your tie rod right here. All right, so that's what I'm gonna try to do right now. All right, guys. Once you have slid your tool in there and you have locked the key in place, you're gonna need to get your 1/2-inch ratchet, I'm sorry, and try to spin it out of there. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it myself, loosen it up real quick and then show you. All right, here's my setup. I already loosened it, so now you should just start spinning. See if you can see the rod right here. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see if I'm just, oh, there we go. So there you go, as you can see, it comes out. Now to remove this, of course, let's slide this thing out of the way. Let me see, does it focus? All right, slide this thing out of the way. Move this tool, and get your old tie rod in. It's nasty right there, boy. Check it out. Out with the old. I'm gonna show you the new one right now. All right, there's the old one compared to the new one. Look at this. This is how you know your inner tie rods are bad. There should be no play on this. For example, look. Look at this. There you go. All right, now let's put this one on. Hand tighten all the way first, of course. Oops. All right, so we hand tighten it all the way first until we can no longer hand tighten it. And then we get our tool and we tighten it up. All right, now with our inner tie rod in, we're gonna do the same thing with this right here. And remember, 19 and a half, 20 spins, right? All right, so let's do that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 19, 20. Alright, let's leave it like that. Let's tighten this up. It was 19.5, so this should do it. Alright, so let's set it back up and let's put it in here. You get it done, hand tighten this real quick, and then get this over. And let's get our castle nut going in here. Alright. And let's tighten it down and put our cotter pin back in here. Tighten that down, and we are done with the inner and outer tie rod ends. Of course, you got to put your fittings in here and use your grease gun and all that stuff, but I don't have one right now, so I got to go buy one. But yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And our next step is going to be to do the it's like an upper control arm and the strut, so stick around if you'd like. If not, you can finish this video now. Thank you so much for watching.